looking here at a Stihl 036 Pro. This has a 61.5 cc engine or 3.75 cubic inch. These were rated between 4.4 and 4.6 horsepower. You can run up to a 24-inch bar. It won't run away with a 24-inch bar by any means. You won't win any speed contests, but it will handle one. This has a 20-inch bar with a 3/8 full chisel, full comp chain. This also has the 7-pin sprocket, rim sprocket, and you can set it up with either 325 or 3/8 chain. I just personally like the 3/8. It's a more aggressive chain, and the 7-pin makes a little more torque if you have the full bar buried in wood. So that's a really good thing compared to an 8, which gives you more speed, but 7 gives you a little more torque. This is the 036 Pro. The standard 036 was built between 92 or 3 and 96, and the 036 Pro was introduced in 96, and they continued this model up through 2001 when the 360 replaced it. The only difference between an 036 Pro and a standard 036 is that the 036 Pro has the decomp valve on it for easier starting, and the Pro model also has the bigger air filter and the extra port on the back of the air filter for that compensating carburetor. Now, the compensating carburetor is just a carburetor that is supposed to, as your air filter gets restricted with any sawdust or trash or anything like that, it's supposed to help compensate for changes in airflow and fuel flow. And the standard 036 had a smaller filter than that with a regular carburetor, but that's the only difference between the two. All the 036s I've ever seen were US built saws. The 034 Super was the predecessor to this one. They built the 034 Super from probably 87 through 92 or 3 when this one took over, and this is what Stihl used to replace the 034 Super. This is a 34mm stroke by 48mm bore, same size saw as the 034 Super, but this is a little bit bigger saw than the standard 034. All of your 1125s I've ever seen had 34mm stroke and either a 46 or 48mm bore. But these were just really good saws for firewood cutting and felling, and just really good saws. This particular one, I've modded the muffler on the front, added an extra port, and that does give you a little bit of an extra power gain. These saws normally vented on the rear half of the muffler, but I added this front exhaust, and that usually ups your horsepower a little. You just need to remember to richen the carburetor up after you do that. But no, these are really good saws, solid built saw, just a really good saw that's Stihl built right along with the 034s.